stunning shift. Families are fleeing the DC area, and Loudoun County is leading the exodus. Dive into Part 3 of WTOP's eye-opening series, On the Move, Unpacking DC Region Population Trends, where we explore the surprising ways people are reshaping their lives. Families are packing up and leaving the DC region in droves, and this trend is hitting one of the wealthiest Virginia suburbs particularly hard. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this just about high costs? Or could it signal deeper issues with how we prioritize housing and community in booming areas? A closer look at the numbers reveals that families are opting out of the DC metro area more than ever, with Loudoun County standing out as a prime example. According to WTOP's deep dive into 2024 census data, Loudoun County is the lone DC suburb that actually saw a dip in its population of adults aged 25 to 44. Specifically, it shed 101 people in that key demographic from 2023 to 2024. And the trend continued with a decline from 2022 to 2023. For beginners trying to grasp this, think of it like this. The 25 to 44 age group often includes young professionals starting families or climbing the career ladder. Losing them means the area isn't attracting or keeping the folks who build the next generation of communities. Experts point to a mix of factors driving this move, including the perks of remote work, better job opportunities elsewhere, and the skyrocketing cost of living. Terry Clower, who heads up the Center for Regional Analysis at George Mason University, breaks it down simply. Younger people today are delaying starting families compared to past generations. When a cozy two-bedroom apartment isn't enough anymore, and you need space for kids or a home office, the shortage of affordable three-bedroom homes or apartments becomes a real hurdle. We just aren't constructing enough of them in the core DC region. Clower illustrates this with real-world examples. Imagine a young couple of professionals hunting for a home they can actually afford. Instead of settling in DC suburbs, they're scoping out more budget-friendly spots like Charlotte, Nashville, Atlanta, or Dallas. And this isn't just anecdotal. Cheaper land and a basic economics lesson of supply and demand play huge roles. We haven't been building many houses in the core, Clower notes, leading to what he calls a persistent challenge in keeping young families rooted here. In Loudoun County, one of the area's richest spots, the housing crunch is even more pronounced. While some more affordable homes have popped up, Clower explains that the demand far outpaces the supply, making it tough for families to find a place. Rather than sticking to nearby suburbs, families are branching out to places like Frederick in Maryland, Jefferson County in West Virginia, or Stafford and Spotsylvania counties in Virginia. This shift highlights how people are rethinking their priorities, sometimes choosing quality of life over proximity to the nation's capital. Peter Leonard Morgan, president of the Dulles Area Association of Realtors, echoes these concerns, describing a crisis of affordability that's turning away younger buyers. From August 2024 to August 2025, home prices in the area jumped by 2.4%. Closed sales climbed 12%, and pending sales soared a whopping 50%. The balance is not there, Leonard Morgan warns. It's becoming very difficult for folks who are certainly getting on the income ladder, on the work ladder, to buy anything in Loudoun County. This affordability crunch is pushing some families toward areas with fresh housing developments, like Winchester. Others are leaving because new opportunities beckon, perhaps a job transfer, or the lure of a different lifestyle. And don't forget about empty nesters. When kids head off to college or careers, many families downsize and relocate. I see that dynamic of a lot of folks moving out of Northern Virginia, Leonard Morgan shares. They're either retiring or they're empty nesters, and they can buy an amazing property over in Delaware where the prices are a lot less, and there's a lot of construction going on of very nice homes. For context, this is like trading a high-rise condo in a bustling city for a spacious home in a quieter state. saving money while gaining peace of mind. Inflation and overall living expenses are adding fuel to the fire too. Leonard Morgan knows folks who've relocated to places like the Carolinas, where you can enjoy a vibrant lifestyle without breaking the bank. That is a concern, he says, pointing to how economic pressures are reshaping where families call home. And this is the part most people miss. While some might argue that high costs keep out undesirables and preserve exclusivity, others see it as a failure to build inclusive communities. Is prioritizing wealth over accessibility fair? Or does it create divides that push families away, potentially weakening the region's future? What do you think? Should policymakers focus more on affordable housing to reverse this trend? Or is this exodus a natural response to evolving work and life preferences? Share your views in the comments. We'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have personal stories of relocating. Stay in the loop with breaking news and daily headlines by signing up for our newsletter right here. https://wtop.com/newsletter. Copyright 2025 WTOP. All rights reserved. This website is not intended for users located within the European Economic Area. Scott Gelman, https://wtop.com/Scott Gelman, serves as a digital editor and writer for WTOP. Hailing from South Florida, Scott earned his degree from the University of Maryland in 2019. While studying in College Park, he gained experience writing for the Diamondback, the university's student newspaper.